So, I'm not a native Cantonese speaker, but I will be marrying one in June. And naturally, I've been trying to teach myself the language. And if you're like me and you're trying to do something similar, you may have come to realize this language is difficult. Or it's at least extremely structurally dissimilar from the language that I speak natively, which is English. But I think I'm starting to realize the biggest problem that English speakers trying to learn Cantonese struggle with. And it's the fact that English is demonstrative, whereas Cantonese is more gestural. Let me show you what I mean. In English, we have the expression thank you, which is a transitive. Thank you. The demonstrative that's happening here is that my thanks are going to you. English speakers generally use thank you as a catch-all to express gratitude in any situation. Thank you for buying me this gift. Thank you for serving my table. Thank you for making this video. But if you've even begun to learn Cantonese, you have likely stumbled upon the fact that Cantonese has two forms of thank you. Mkoy and toche. Now that can seem really confusing at first until you think about the cultural contexts behind the two languages. Westerners have a different transactional relationship with thank you. If somebody gives you something, you should be giving them something in return. Your thanks. But if you look at the Cantonese expression mkoy, you can see that it's structurally made up of two different words. The negation word and koy, which is to mean what is owed. This is what I mean when I say that Cantonese is more gestural than it is demonstrative. And that's because to a Cantonese speaker, the social transaction is fundamentally different. When you render a service to somebody and they say, mkoy, what they're basically saying to you is, I appreciate it, but you didn't owe me that at all. The fundamental gesture behind mkoy is that you're telling the other person that what they did was beyond any sort of expectation you had for them. And the expression of gratitude is to remark upon that generosity. Which leads us to the second form of the Cantonese thank you, toche. Toche is comprised of the words many and thanks. You tend to hear toche exclusively in the context of receiving a gift. It tends to communicate a warmer, more emotionally weighted sense of gratitude, not simply one based in a social transaction. So if we look at the difference between the two expressions, mkoy is used generally when you're thanking somebody for a service they rendered to you, whereas toche is used to warmly express your gratitude for a gift they gave you. It should look something like this. So if you're an English speaker trying to learn Cantonese, try to decipher the gesture, not just the translation.